Hi, this is Raven. So this tutorial we're going to look at how to open doors both for vehicles and buildings. So let's look at the vehicle first. I've got an ifrit here and I've got two triggers here. So basically one trigger will open the door and the other trigger will close it. So if we open the trigger, so that's what I've called it, animateDoor, and this here in between the quotation, door underscore rear, that's what the door is called. To find config names, I've done a tutorial on that, so go and look that up. And then this number here, so 1 means open and 0 means close. And we're just going to do a player activation for this trigger. So the one next to it, so if we just show you this, so this trigger on the left should open the door, close it. Okay, so that's the vehicle. It's pretty straightforward. Obviously all these little script bits I'll just put them in the comments so that way you can copy and paste them. Now for the buildings, it varies. It depends on what you're doing. If you're going to place a building down, it's sort of slightly different. If you're going to use the buildings that are on the map, then it's different again. So this building here I've obviously placed down, and what we want to know is what the door numbers are called, and this is useful if you're going to use buildings that are actually on the map as well. So this building here is military offices we're going to use. So gone into structures, Altis, military and military offices, drag one out, and then what we'll do is we want to know what that door number is because we're going to use that door number. So the longest side with one door on it. So what you do is you double click on it, object special states. If you go to one of the doors and just open it, click OK. Now if you get in closer, you can see that it highlights all the doors, door numbers. So we can see that this door is number 1. So we've got this little house down here. So this is door number 1. I did the same thing. You just click on it. You can see door number 1, door number 2 around the back, and door number 3 up the top. So if we go to triggers, house open, and it's just this script here. So similar to the car one. So house 1, and then the next number, that's the door number. So in this instance we're going to use door number 1. The next number is the same as the car, so 1 is open, 0 is close. And again I've got 2 triggers, so an open and a close. So what we'll do is we'll quickly play that. So the first one should open. There you go. Second one close. There you go. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. So the only complicated bit is trying to access the buildings that are already on the map. So in order to do that, we need to know what the map ID number is for this. So if you go to Tools, Debug Console, you copy and paste, and this will toggle map IDs. Hit enter, and then we'll cancel that. Now if we go to the map and zoom in, I think I have to be on the map to do it, so do that. There we go. Cancel. You see now we've got the ID of that military offices building, so 66219. And now if you want to get rid of it, Tools, do that, hit enter again, and it hides them. So now we know what that ID is for the map. What we're going to do is go out to triggers, office open door. So this one's slightly different, but again I'll put it in the comments. So building ID, that's just a name that I've sort of said because I'm going to use that in reference later. So this first bit is just getting the ID of that building. So 66209, nearest object to that. So it's just saying use that. So imagine the building ID is like we've give the offices a name. So building ID, the first number is the door number, so number 1, and again the second number is its status, so 1 is open, 0 is closed. So that's the only difference. So that works exactly the same. Now if you want to lock the doors on the map, if I go and open up the lock, so building ID, the same bit as before because it's a map building, and then building ID, setVariable, disabled door. So disabled door _1, so the underscore, that's the door number, so number 1, and again 1 for true. So yes, 1 is lock it, 0 is unlock it. Okay, so I'll show you those in play. Okay, so firstly we're going to open the door. There you go, you can see that works. And what we'll do now is go and close it. And we're going to lock it. So that should lock the door now. There you go, see it's locked. And then unlock it. There you go. So that's how you manipulate doors in the game. And obviously you can add them into your triggers, or you can add them at the start of the game in your init file if you want them already open. So I'll put all those in the comments and hope that's helpful. Alright, good luck.